on behalf of our entire city, we say thank you. And now I'd like to recognize 3 individuals who will be retiring this year from our educational systems. Mr. Grant Bennett, Superintendent of Perris Union High School District, retiring after 31 years. Mr. Michael McCormick, Superintendent of Valverde Unified School District, retiring after 27 years at Valverde with a total of 33 years in education. And Dr. Robin Steinbach, with 11 years serving Moreno Valley College and retiring as president of the college. Thank you for your years of service, and we wish you nothing but the best in your future. Now, lastly, and most certainly and not least, I want to thank my beautiful wife, the First Lady of Perris, Ms. Julie Vargas. Regrettably, she could not make it tonight. We had emergency surgery on one of our pets. This particular dog was, we took ownership of her when my mother-in-law passed away, so it's heartful for her. So we're going to excuse her for tonight and let her be with her little precious. But my wife, for giving yourself to our family and to our community as the First Lady of Perris, and with us this evening, we have the very rest of my family. I have my second oldest daughter. We got 4 daughters. We got 3 of them here tonight. Megan is my second oldest with her 3 boys, Michael, Isaiah, and Aiden. My third daughter, Stephanie, with her sons, my grandsons, Anthony and Alfonso, and my baby girl, Brittany, with her fiance, Oscar. Alrighty, now that all the introductions are finished, let's get the ball rolling today. Today our aim is to showcase the fruits of our labor, highlight our achievements, and demonstrate our resilience in addressing challenges within our community. We will illustrate how our Community Services Department, public safety agencies, infrastructure, economic development efforts, and financial stability collectively foster a strong sense of community that defines Perris as an exceptional place to live, work, and play. Let's start by highlighting our Community Services Department. This vital department spearheads various programs dedicated to enriching the quality of life for all our residents, from offering year-round centers for recreation, sports, leisure, culture, and educational activities. The Community Service Department plays a crucial role in enhancing our community's well-being. Now let's hear from Councilman Malcolm Corona on a great work going on in our Community Services Department.
Remains committed to progress and community vitality. Our Community Services Department plays a vital role in fostering strong neighborhoods and enriching the lives of all residents. Whether you're enjoying our parks, participating in recreational programs, or engaging in community initiatives, our Community Services Department resonates throughout every corner of Perris. In recent months, we have been working hard to complete a range of projects. In January 2024, we finalized the construction of the Fossfield Park tennis courts, which included new concrete courts with netting, new fencing, bleachers, and ADA accessibility with a new entry gate, as well as parking and lighting. In February, the Perris Green City Farm was completed. We introduced a range of new amenities, including the installation of a half-mile multi-purpose trail at Fossfield Park, a garden expansion, an outdoor amphitheater, a rainwater collection system, a kids' corner with new planter beds, and the installation of 40 new trees. Additionally, the completion of the Perris Lake High School Garden in March 2023 highlights our ongoing efforts to empower future generations through education and engagement. This project under our Grow Perris initiative transformed a vacant lot on the school campus and offers students hands-on learning experiences. We have several projects currently underway or slated to begin this year. From the Senior Center renovation project, which received $3.5 million from the California state budget and Congressman Mark Takano's office, to a $3 million community program enhancement project, also from Congressman Mark Takano's office, to renovate the Bob Glass Gym community stage, community recreation room, and renovate a new city facility for early child care classroom programming. We are paving the way for inclusive and accessible recreational opportunities. The Fossfield Park renovation project will likely receive the most attention after the project was allocated $8.5 million from the California state budget. Efforts by Assemblymember Jose Medina and Senator Richard Roth helped secure this funding. The improvements will include a baseball diamond field, basketball courts, volleyball courts, tennis courts, pickleball courts, a new playground, a skate park, recreation building, and a picnic shelter. The Copper Creek Park Renovation Phase 2 project was awarded $2.8 million from the Clean California Grant Program. With additional city funding through the American Rescue Plan Act, the Industrial Parks Development Impact Fee, renovations include a walking path, an all-inclusive playground, a butterfly garden, a skate spot, and new trees. Speaking of ARPA funding, Paragon Park is receiving a new skate facility that includes a 15,000 square foot skate park with bowls, ledges, and a variety of features designed for both beginning and expert skate riders. Through the city's public art initiative, the Cesar Chavez Bronze Sculpture Project is soon to be completed and aims to honor the memory of labor leader and civil rights activist Cesar E. Chavez, proposed to be installed at the Cesar E. Chavez Perris Library. The initiative continues to establish ongoing efforts to preserve the city's identity and culture through public art programs, events, and projects that promote the city's rich history, diverse culture, legacy, and architecture to enhance public engagement and community vitality. And don't forget about our upcoming public art utility box program, which seeks to transform utility boxes into vibrant works of art that support local artists. As we reflect on all these accomplishments, we look forward with optimism and determination, knowing that together we can continue to build a brighter future for Perris.
Thank you, Councilman Corona. I probably say this every time, but I have to because we keep growing. For a city that's 32 square miles, Perris is up to 27 parks. We almost have a park in every square mile of our city, and that's pretty outstanding in my opinion. And again, thanks to all our community services staff for the hard work that you do. Now turning our attention to our public safety efforts, our police and fire stations stand as exemplary pillars of safety within the region. As our city continues to grow and expand, ensuring the safety and security of all our residents remains a top priority. Join us as we dive into the tireless efforts of our public safety teams in safeguarding our community. Public safety remains the forefront of our priorities as the city's general fund budget has set aside over $25.9 million for police and fire services. At our Perris Sheriff Station, calls for service increased from an average of 49,500 calls prior to the pandemic to 53,222 in 2023. Due to the number of service calls mixed with our population increase up to nearly 83,000 residents, response times have dipped slightly in the categories of emergency, urgent, and routine categories, and our pass call or priority 4 calls have dipped to pre-2020 call times. Our Sheriff Station offers 24/7 coverage for our city with 170 patrol hours per day. Staffing levels are currently at 76 sworn deputies and 37 non-sworn personnel for a total of 113 staff members and representing approximately 0.91 officers per 1,000 residents. Our traffic enforcement teams remain strong with 4 motorcycle officers, 3 accident investigators, 1 commercial enforcement, 1 traffic community services officer, and 1 sergeant. And of course, we couldn't do all this without the support of our 21 volunteers, 8 mounted posse members, and our 37 police explorers made up of teenagers and young adults. Our crime prevention team is made up of 2 dedicated deputies and 1 community service officer, but works together with our CityNet personnel, code enforcement team, and local business partners. They work with the city's flock camera system, which allows for the automated detection of license plates. Last year, we only had 5 flock cameras, and since then, we have upgraded to 99 cameras throughout the city, which integrates with local agencies. Crime prevention also uses ShotSpotter system, which uses a network of acoustic sensors that can detect, locate, and alert police to nearly all gunshot incidents. This year, the Perris Sheriff Station responded to 365 ShotSpotter calls for service, with 50 reports taken of non-citizen reported gunfire and leading to 15 arrests for gunfire, assault, and murder. Our Sheriff Station also purchased 2 DJI Matrix 30T series drones in 2023. They began the program with 1 pilot in late 2023, and as of January 2024, we have 6 licensed pilots and more to attend training. These drones have been used for perimeters, ShotSpotter calls, off-road vehicle enforcement, and prowler searches. They also use the Polaris all-terrain vehicle within the Problem-Oriented Police Team, or POP team, to reduce illegal off-road vehicles near populated areas and improve the quality of life for the citizens of the City of Perris. The Quality of Life team includes city staff from the Housing Division, Community Services Parks Division, Code Enforcement, Riverside County Sheriff's Homeless Outreach Team, and CityNet. They provide outreach to individuals experiencing homelessness and preserving public safety in our community. Additionally, the Homeless Outreach Team contracts with the Perris Sheriff Station and has been amended to reflect the addition of 1 Homeless Outreach Team deputy. But the work of our Sheriff Station doesn't end there. Our Sheriff Station is also committed to giving back to our community with events like Shop with the Cop, Coffee with the Cop, and Peace and Unity Marches. Additionally, these officers are out and about supporting other community events like National Night Out, 9/11 Remembrance Day, Veterans and Christmas Day parades, and the city's Job Shadow Day. Moving to our emergency management staff, they have spearheaded a series of initiatives to bolster community safety, hosting community emergency response team training sessions and active shooter courses, which garnered overwhelmingly positive feedback from our residents. In addition, we're proud to announce the approval of our local hazard mitigation plan for the next 5 years, a critical step in safeguarding our community against potential hazards. Moreover, our Emergency Operations Center has undergone recent renovations, enhancing our capacity to effectively coordinate emergency response efforts and serve our citizens in the times of need. Now let's take a look at our fire team. Our Riverside County Fire Department and CAL FIRE team continues to protect life, property, and infrastructure and does invaluable work throughout our community. The fire department responds to fires, rescues, traffic accidents, medical emergencies, and requests for general public assistance. Fire prevention and education programs are conducted for several schools and groups. The City of Perris began contracting with the Riverside County Fire Department for fire and emergency services in 1983. In 2023, our Perris Fire Team had 8,560 calls for service, with 6,320 calls for medical emergencies, 679 for traffic collisions, and 565 false alarms. Fortunately, some new equipment has helped increase our response to these service calls. Our downtown Station 101 received a new engine in August of 2023, and the North Perris Station 90 received their squad truck in February of 2024 and responded to 169 service calls in their first month. The new Quint 90 truck is expected to be in service in May of 2024, and Squad 101 is expected to enter service in fiscal year 2024-2025. Our goal for the City of Perris Fire Department is to average 3,066 calls for service per piece of equipment, or an 8.4 call per day average. Station 101 is currently the 5th busiest company in all of Riverside County averaging 11.75 calls per day. And Station 90 is the 7th busiest in the county, averaging 11.35 calls per day, for a 5-year average increase of 2.83%. Our staff is currently looking at potential sites for a South Perris station. We are forever grateful for the continued sacrifice of the men and women of our public safety teams. As the city continues to expand, so will our need for increased public safety, and with the help of our Perris Sheriff Station and the Riverside County Fire Department and CAL FIRE team, we can continue to keep Perris a safe place to live, work, and play. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. You know, it's a pleasure to sit on the dais with such great support from my colleagues. We, no doubt, fully support public safety, and anytime the fire or police come to us with some requests, it's 100% issued. So we are very proud of our public safety partners, and thank you for the men and women of fire and police for all that you do for our communities. Okay, the council and I acknowledge the funding critical regional infrastructure and transportation improvements that are necessary to accommodate future growth and preserve the quality of life of current and future residents. Our dedicated engineering department ensures a robust and reliable infrastructure benefiting residents, commuters, and visitors alike. Join Mayor Pro Tem Rita Rogers as she guides us through the impressive efforts supporting our city's infrastructure.
Perris continues to be right in the center of it all. Your Perris City Council knows that a good infrastructure means residents are safe and transit is efficient, simple, and smooth. It doesn't matter if you are driving your car, riding a bike, or just taking a walk. City infrastructure affects all of us. And because of that fact, Perris has dedicated more than $73 million to our infrastructure, encompassing pavement rehabilitation, street widenings, and pedestrian enhancements. We are firm believers that a governing body should do everything in its capacity to improve the lives of their residents, and for that reason, we have continued to prioritize infrastructure projects that make life easier for our residents. We are thrilled at the various infrastructure projects we have finalized in the last year. Among these projects have been the widening of Placentia Avenue, pedestrian improvements in our downtown region, an annual citywide pavement rehabilitation, and Civic Center parking and circulation improvements. Construction for Phase 2 of the Perris Valley Storm Drain Channel Trail Project is currently in motion. This $2.5 million project will complete a 7-mile-long multi-use trail along the Perris Valley Channel. Work along Case Road is also underway to widen the 2-mile corridor from 2 to 4 lanes. Additionally, construction for B Street Corridor Traffic Calming Project and the annual citywide signing and striping improvement projects have started. All 4 of these ongoing projects are slated to be completed later this year and will greatly benefit the city's overall transportation network. The city also has multiple pavement rehabilitation projects set to begin in the near future. An estimated $2 million worth of pavement rehab is scheduled in the downtown region, and another $10 million of estimated funds towards rehabilitating the full extent of Ramona Expressway. But our work isn't done there. We still have plenty of upcoming projects to continue improvements to our infrastructure, such as the new mid-block crossing at Perris High School, signal improvements along a few of the city's major corridors, landscape insulation along medians throughout the city, and our largest project, the Ethernet Road Bridge construction, which is an estimated $35 million project over the San Jacinto Channel that will extend Ethernet Road out to the city's western limits. We understand that major infrastructure projects can cause temporary traffic frustrations, but when the work is done, there are massive transportation benefits for the city as a whole. So please be patient with us as we continue improving Perris from literally the ground up. We have a lot of work to do, but whether you're a resident of our city or just a daily commuter, our goal is to constantly build, improve, and maintain our roads, bridges, and sidewalks with steady and efficient progress.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Rita Rogers. Let us transition to our economic landscape. Perris is not only expanding but flourishing. We're witnessing the arrival of remarkable new businesses, enhancing our workforce and driving economic growth. Additionally, we have embarked on new projects poised to positively influence employment, education, and sustainability, not only locally, but regionally as well. Perris stands as a hub for entrepreneurship, business innovation, and diverse educational opportunities, all contributing to our unique quality of life. Councilman David Starr Rabb will now introduce some of the amazing projects brought to Perris with our business and economic development teams.
Growth and progress are right at the heart of economic development in Perris. We are proud of the work we have done within our community. Our economic development platform remains strong and vibrant, and several development projects are already underway. If you have driven down D Street, you are aware of the Perris Downtown Skills, Training, and Job Placement Center. The Skills Center will provide hands-on training for skills required in the building and construction trades. Classroom, office, and computer lab space will be on the second floor for lecture-based instruction and career preparedness and job placement resources. Perris will partner with two community college districts, the Mount San Jacinto and Riverside Community College Districts, for the operation of the Skills Center, instruction, and programming. And these partnerships will ensure widespread accessibility to the Skills Center, offering an enriching experience it will provide. This will be a newly constructed state-of-the-art facility operated by two community college districts committed to uplifting the economic vitality in the region through student success. Perris was awarded $5.5 million from the Federal Economic Development Administration, and most recently additional $1 million from Congressman Mark DeConnell's office in community project funding. Construction is anticipated to be completed by this summer. The city is continuing revitalizing of the downtown district along D Street. We are currently working on the architectural design to restore the Perris Historic Theater, with the intent to maintain the facility as a community performing arts venue. Upon finalizing of the theater design, we'll be working on the new construction of a mixed-use project on the adjacent properties. This project will include both neighborhoods serving commercial uses and residential units. And of course, new businesses continue to come to Perris. In-N-Out opened in November near the I-215 and is already a community favorite. September's Tap Room and Eatery opened last month at the Perris Crossing Shopping Center, and it's a great place to watch the game with friends or grab a bite to eat with the whole family. And over at the Perris Spectrum Center, Perris welcomed its first credit union, Altura Credit Union. Other developments are also in progress. Vallarta Market will anchor and develop a roughly 10-acre shopping center site at the southeast corner of Perris Boulevard and Placentia Avenue. A new Get Air trampoline park is opening soon at the Perris Spectrum Center inside the old Walmart. Raising Cane's is starting construction soon at the interchange of the I-215 Nuevo Road. And we will also be welcoming our first Beyond Market and Sonic drive-thru in the near future. Not only are new businesses flocking to Perris at a rapid rate, We are also addressing the critical need for housing opportunities, with 9,000 units currently in development. We are committed to meeting the evolving needs of our growing community. As Perris continues to experience a population surge, so these housing developments are essential for all residents to have access to safe and affordable housing options. As we cultivate a vibrant business climate mixed with strong residential support system, we invite you to join us in shaping the future of Perris. Together, let's build a city where opportunity and prosperity thrive, so Perris can remain in the center of it all.
Thank you, Councilman Rabb. While we are enthusiastic about our new business opportunities, it's essential to recognize that alongside our dedicated team at Perris, none of this economic development would be possible without the efforts and support of our local business community and the Perris Valley Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber is truly a valued partner to our city and helps establish a foundation that promotes growth and expansion throughout our city. Now, I'm sure you're curious about the total cost of these business ventures and who pays for their completion. Let's direct our attention to our financial outlook. Our finance department plays a vital role in upholding the city's financial system, ensuring compliance with legal requirements and government accounting principles. Additionally, the finance department provides the city council and city departments with timely decisions and supporting financial information while ensuring the city's safeguarding. The department also oversees budget preparation and monitors performance annually. Staff diligently screens all expenditures to ensure that the city meets its obligations accurately and punctually. We are proud to report a strong fiscal position, and Councilman Member Maricela Nava will now provide an overview of the city's financial standing.
The key to a thriving city is a strong financial platform, and Perris is proud of the work we have done to ensure a bright financial future for our residents. Not only have we worked hard to solidify our financial outlook with a balanced budget, but we also strive to do with transparency and accountability for our Perris taxpayers. The city's sales tax revenues increased by 9% over the past fiscal year to a sturdy $27.2 million, up from $21.3 million in fiscal year 2018. The percentages of the sales tax increases continue to surpass those of neighboring cities and the County of Riverside, and we have continued to show strong financial viability since the COVID-19 pandemic. We also see assessed value continue to rise in the city at an amount of $9.5 billion, up from $8.1 billion, and a 57% increase since 2018 due to continued developments in the city. Property tax revenues have also increased up 53%, or roughly $10.9 million, over the past 5 years, and more than $1 million in just this last fiscal year. These steady and consistent improvements continue to show sustained growth and recovery since the pandemic of 2020. The City of Perris has consistently maintained a general fund reserve policy at a minimum of 35% of general fund revenues, which is a vital part of our overall financial well-being. As of fiscal year 2022 to 23, the total general fund reserves was $70.9 million, representing 97% of the general fund total revenues. For the current fiscal year, the City of Perris is currently projecting a surplus of $1.18 million. And finally, Perris is proud to say we achieved success in the Annual Certified Financial Report for 2022, which is a record of our financial statements, and quite possibly our proudest financial achievement was receiving our first ever meritorious award for the city's 2-year adopted budget for fiscal year 2024 and 25. This award is from the California Society of Municipal Financial Officers and is dedicated to excellence in municipal financial reporting, and our entire finance department is worthy of recognition for this success. Our city is financially sound, and we are proud of the financial successes we have had in Perris. We will continue to seek out opportunities that keep our city prosperous for future generations.
Thank you, Councilwoman Nava. We take great pride in having achieved so many financial milestones and look forward to a prosperous future for Perris. This concludes my message for the 2024 State of the City. My colleagues and I extend our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who contributed to the success of this event. If it hasn't been said yet, I want to give a shout out to our Perris Valley Chamber of Commerce, our IT department, our digital media and economic development teams, and our public information officer for putting together this outstanding event. Also, thanks to our dedication of our public safety leaders, community services department, infrastructure experts, financial advisors, and economic development team, Perris continues to thrive at the center of it all. As we embrace the exciting opportunities that lie ahead, I look forward to our continued collaboration with all of you to further enhance this remarkable community. Together, let's continue to make Perris an exceptional place to live, work, and play. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Hello? All right. Thank you, Mayor Vargas, for your leadership and dedication to our city. Now, in closing, I want to express my deepest gratitude to everyone who made this event possible, including our sponsors. Let's give a round of applause one more time for our sponsors, our partners, and community members. And I can't pass the opportunity to thank our amazing chamber staff for all the dedication that they put into this event. Thank you again. Just remember, the sponsors, the community members, everyone that is here, all this progress that we just went over is because of you as a community helping this city grow the way it's been growing. So the Perris Valley Chamber of Commerce, we're here for you. Let us continue to work together, innovate, and create a brighter future as we propel Perris forward together. Every decision, investment, and opportunity counts. Thank you all, and please have a blessed night. Good evening.